So when older multifamily spaces go under renovation and existing floor coverings are removed because there's a desire maybe to move away from carpeting and padding to a more hard surface type floor covering, maybe like a luxury vinyl tile or plank, or even an engineered hardwood floor. Many times the flooring contractor is going to be faced with a compromised gypsum surface. When we say compromised, he could be dealing with anything from excessive chalkiness or dusting to a lot of spider cracking or cratering, complete sections of the existing gypsum substrate that have pulled right off the wood subfloor, or a combination of all those things. So it comes into question, what can I use to properly repair this space? Well, first thing to understand is that gypsum substrate is more likely than not in that space to provide a fire rating. It is there mainly for its fire control properties. So, the decision to use any old floor patch or self leveling product is not a good one. You need to use something that has UL compliant fire ratings behind it. And at Maxxon, we provide a few different choices of material depending on the severity of the fix. So, if the desire is to resurface the existing gypsum, it's intact, it's bonded to the subfloor, it's just showing signs of wear. Like I said earlier, excessive spider cracking or cratering. It just needs to be resurfaced. The first thing to do is to strengthen the base. So we have a product called Fortify Primer that is described as a gypsum consolidator. So its main purpose is to harden up the existing substrate. So it normally goes down in a two coat application. The first coat is going to be a 1-to-1 dilution, so 1 part water to 1 part primer. We're going to apply a liberal coat over the surface with a pump sprayer. We're going to wait for that material to absorb into the substrate. Usually takes between 2 and 4 hours, depending on the porosity of the subfloor. And then we're going to follow that up with at least one more coat straight out of the bucket, no dilution, a much more evenly applied coat. If any puddling occurs that doesn't dissipate, we're going to back roll that and get rid of those puddles. And when that second or last coat dries, you're going to notice a more substantial substrate. No more chalking or dustiness. You won't be able to scratch into it with your fingernail anymore. Essentially, it's now ready to receive the resurfacing agent. And at Maxxon, we have two UL fire rated materials. The first is a trowelable material called Gyp-Fix EZ Patch. So that is a gypsum based 4,000 psi fire rated patch that's ideal for minor imperfections in the floor. So if you're just going to put a skim coat because there's some spider cracking, that's an ideal product to use to repair in that fashion. If the idea is to put a blanket over the entire space, maybe a 1/4 inch average fix over the whole space, we have a product called Maxxon Commercial Level EZ. Again, 5,000 psi product, UL compliant. Anything normally that's poured 1/2 inch or less, most floor coverings can be installed the following day, 16 to 24 hours later. So that's a great product too, if you're looking to just blanket the entire surface. And then if there are sections where the gypsum has become completely debonded from the plywood surface or the wood subfloor below, you can use a product called EZ-Crete. And EZ-Crete is a economically priced alternative to calling out a gypsum applicator and pouring a new space. So basically, 4,000 psi minimum product mixed with water, pour into your areas that you need to fill or replace. And this material has a very slow flow to it. So it'll give you the ability to pour it thick. Anywhere gypsum substrates are going to be poured anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 1.25 inches worth of depth. And this product will allow you to do that. And again, all these products that I just mentioned, the Gyp-Fix EZ, the Level EZ, and the EZ-Crete, are included in over 130 UL design classifications. So with Maxxon, you're going to be ensured that you're upholding or maintaining the fire rating that's in that existing space. If you want to learn more, please consult our website, maxon.com, or reach out to one of our sales representatives. We'd be happy to go over in more detail what we have to offer. Thank you.